Hello and welcome back to Alice Talks Football, and we are back for another live match reaction. And unfortunately, it wasn't the match reaction that I thought I was going to have. I thought it was going to be a match reaction where I'd be talking about lots of goals, possibly a good performance, possibly 6 points from 6, a happy, positive match reaction. But unfortunately, that's how the match did not pan out for Manchester United. And we're sitting here very disappointed. And we're not just disappointed with the result. I think we're all very disappointed in the performance from Manchester United. It was a very, very poor performance. But most honestly, I feel disappointed in Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, because I think we knew that there was issues with the midfield. We'd known that all summer. We kind of know the midfield issues aren't going to be addressed. Although we've had a great performance versus Leeds, we always said you cannot judge a performance versus Leeds because every other team plays different to Leeds. Although we've made 2 very great signings, a lot of us were saying, look, well, we haven't addressed the midfield issue. And, you know, most players were poor today. There was a poor performance all round, but for me, the midfield was poor. And for me, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, I was most disappointed in because I felt like he hadn't learnt from last season. You know, the last time he started Fred and Matic together was when we lost 3-1 to Leicester in the FA Cup. Fred was atrocious, Matic was atrocious, and we were atrocious. And that is the worst performance Manchester United have had since the 3-1 loss in the FA Cup to Leicester. Okay, that is the worst one since that 3-1 loss in the FA Cup to Leicester. And we've done it again with the same midfield two of Fred and Matic. And I'm really, really frustrated. I'm really, really disappointed. And the worst thing for me was the Donny van de Beek treatment. The fact that an injured McTominay, when we're looking for a goal, comes on for Fred and not Van de Beek. So, first of all, Fred gets to start over Van de Beek with Matic, even though Van de Beek and Matic have played really, really well together in pre-season. Van de Beek and Matic have played really, really well against Wolves last game of the season, really, really well against Leicester the second last game of the season. And Van de Beek's had a whole pre-season. He's 100% fit, unlike McTominay. He's bulked up and everything. So I'm thinking, okay, Fred starts over Van de Beek with Matic. That's weird. I said, Fred and Matic don't work. I said, Van de Beek should be playing over Fred. But I was like, you know what? I trust Ollie. Fred plays. He's awful. Matic, not much better, but Fred was ridiculously awful. He gave the ball away a lot. And then he takes Fred off, and you're thinking, okay, take Fred off for Van de Beek. We're looking for a goal. We're not playing well. We're looking for a goal. He takes Fred off for McTominay. And it doesn't change. When McTominay came on, nothing changed. You know, nothing changed because we lost the midfield. And it's a really, really frustrating situation that nothing changed. But nothing changed when McTominay came on at the end of the day because we were losing the midfield battle. And that is on Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. That is 100% on Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. For me, you know, you can have a go at Martial. Were the attackers great? Not all of them. You could, you know, but the attackers didn't get much of the ball because actually we didn't provide the attackers much of the ball. We were poor. And for me, that is the frustrating situation because United were not good. United were not good today. This is the worst performance since that 3-1 loss. Sean says he's frustrated, Alice. I can't calm down. I want to break my TV. It is frustrating. And I think the frustrating thing is that we can all see it. It's not like Ollie played Van de Beek. Ollie played Lingard. He subbed them on early. He went all out attack for the win. And we played good football. We lost playing poor football, and Ole Gunnar Solskjaer didn't do anything to change how awful the football we was playing was. We've played bad football, and I think that's the worst thing. Martial needs to go. Look, Martial was poor. Martial did not look 100% matched up. We know that. So you can say you don't like Martial, but I don't think he's matched up. I think he's poor. But if he'd have scored that goal, it was clear off the line. People say that a good game because he scored. You know, I don't think Martial was the problem today. I don't think Martial was great, but I don't think Martial was the problem in today's game. Let me know your thoughts on the game in the live chat. Brandon Williams has completed his loan move to Norwich City, by the way. Of course, hit that like button, subscribe down below, share this video. Like, I'm just sitting here really, really disappointed in the performance, really, really disappointed with the result, and just really, really disappointed with Manchester United in general. You know, I just expected a lot better. I expected a lot better from Manchester United. I thought the performance was awful. I think that the Southampton manager, Hasselhoff, just completely out-tacticked Ollie. I think Ollie got out-tacticked today. Yeah, thanks everyone for tuning into the watch-along, by the way, as well. Declan Gill says, stats show when we take Fred off and send him, we don't win. Van de Beek, McTominay and Fernandes are our free. This is why RHS is so hard to understand. I think Van de Beek, I'll say it time and time again, the fact that not just McTominay came on over Van de Beek, but the fact that a Jesse Lingard that we're trying to sell comes on over Van de Beek and plays it out of positions, the box-to-box in Van de Beek's position, If I was Donny van de Beek, I would put my foot up and say, Ollie, I am leaving. Ollie, Fred was awful today. You know, Fred, Fred's not been good for a while. If I was Donny van de Beek, I would be fuming. I'd be fuming with Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Donny van de Beek needs to put his foot down with Ollie. I reckon Donny sits there. I reckon Donny's a nice guy. Donny needs to stop being the nice guy. Donny needs to talk to Ollie, because the way Ollie's treating Donny van de Beek is not good enough, guys. It is not good enough. Ollie clearly doesn't have Van de Beek on his plans if he doesn't win today. If we're losing and drawing and we're losing the midfield battle and we're playing so awful in the midfield, why is Donny van de Beek not getting a chance? When is Donny van de Beek going to get a chance? And I think that's what frustrates me. I think that's what's frustrating me at the moment. For some reason, my Wi-Fi is deciding to be absolutely shocking. So I do apologise about that. Just don't know why Ollie won't play Van de Beek. I don't know why Ole Gunnar Solskjaer won't play Donny van de Beek. I don't think anyone understands what is Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's Donny van de Beek issue. None of us understand it. What is Ollie's big issue with Donny van de Beek? What is the big issue? I'm sorry, Ollie. What is your issue? Because he's done nothing but be good in pre-season, work hard, bulk up. Whenever he's played, he's been one of the best players. Whenever Fred plays, he's one of the worst players. It's not that I have a gender against Fred. If Fred's good, I will say Fred's good. I normally say Fred's good, McTominay's poor. I never lumber them in the same category. But yeah, Greenwood said that, you know, he thought Bruno was fouled. I mean, like, I don't want to talk about should we have got a penalty, was Bruno fouled. I don't really want to talk about that. I do believe that Bruno was fouled, and I do believe that VAR wasn't on our side today, but I don't think it's about VAR. I don't think it's about that. Sean says, a Liverpool fan told me that you don't talk too much. It's only one win last week. Now I take it back, my words. I said we were title contenders. I never thought we were title contenders. I thought maybe we could be. But I always said to you, if you watch my channel, I've always said in my live streams, Manchester United will not win a title unless we sign a CDM. And I've said it for a while because the midfield is not good enough. The midfield at Manchester United is a mess. The midfield at Manchester United is awful, and we can't win a title with that midfield. And I think that's the frustrating thing. Roy Keane says, you've got to go back to the two lads in the middle of the park. Not enough creativity, not enough quality. United will be disappointed with the draw. Give credit to Southampton. Roy Keane's sitting there going, you know what? Donny's on the bench for Fred. Donny is on the bench for Fred. Why? Why? Even Roy Keane can see it. Surely Ole Gunnar Solskjaer and the coaches must realise that they are treating Donny van de Beek really badly. And if I was Donny van de Beek, I'd get up and ask to leave. For the best Manchester United daily news, please do subscribe down below to Alice Talks Football. Put their notifications on and all that. Yeah, please do subscribe, hit that like button, share this video and all of that, guys. That'd be very much appreciated. Matt says the only reason we're keeping Ollie is to get harder next season, but otherwise, Ollie out. I think if we don't have a good season and we continue to play like this, Ollie will be out. Ollie is in control of his future. I say this, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is in control of his future because, okay, if Ollie decides to be the same Ollie that plays McTominay and Fred, plays Matic and Fred, doesn't give Donny a chance, plays his negative football, late with subs, he will get himself sacked. If Ollie goes and actually goes, you know what, Donny and Matic, you're going to play with. Fred, you weren't good enough last week. I've got to be harsh. If Ollie goes, I'm going to attack. If Ollie goes, I'm going to do what I do in the second half, in the first half. If Ollie goes, I want to play fast tempo football and win the game. But he will be Man United manager. He'll win trophies. But if Ollie's going to be stubborn, if Ollie's going to be naive, we're not going to win trophies. And Ollie was stubborn today. Ollie was naive. Ollie was not good enough. Ollie's subs were not right. Ollie was being stubborn, playing an injured McTominay and a not fully fit Lingard over a Van de Beek that's ready to play, who's poor old Van de Beek sitting on the bench. Ollie was being stubborn and Ollie lost us the game. Sean says midfield was shit for the game today. Sloppy football, just feel like ripping my shirt off. This was the worst midfield performance I have seen since that 3-1 loss to Leicester. And that 3-1 loss to Leicester had the exact same midfielders with McTominay coming on as a sub instead of Donny van de Beek. That's the situation. Man United need to sign a midfielder. If you hit that, if you believe Manchester United needs to sign a midfielder, hit that like button. I want all of you to hit that like button because the result was poor today. So the only way you're going to lift my mood is if all of you guys can just go ahead and hit that like button because we were poor. Edda Peter says Matic and Fred are not good enough. Ollie doesn't rate Donny. That is the problem. I know we're talking about the same thing, but Matic and Fred are not good enough. Southampton sold their best players and we still couldn't beat them. That's a disgrace. Exactly. This was a game that we should have been winning 3-4-1. This is a game where we should have been winning the midfield battle, but we didn't even win the midfield battle, let alone the game. Their midfield outplayed our midfield but we don't think we need a midfielder, and I don't know why we're not getting a midfielder. You know, I wasn't surprised by the result. And you know what? We equalised. We made it 1-0 through Greenwood, who Greenwood was probably our best player today. He was very, very good, in fairness to Greenwood. You know, we made it 1-0 through Greenwood. And I thought, okay, this is it. Second half, Man United. Some things never change. We're going to win this 2-3-1. We're going to smash them in the second half. But we didn't. We just lost the tempo in the second half. We upped the tempo for 10 minutes in the second half, and then we lost it. And we were playing poor, and we were playing type football. We need to go out in the second half and have kept that tempo the whole game. And then Ole Gunnar Solskjaer thinks, okay, we're not playing well. I'll put McTominay on. We need a goal. McTominay, you come on for Fred. That's a like-for-like change. That's just fresh legs. If you need a goal, you go Donny for Fred. Or you go, Pogba's going to go in the middle. Let's get Sancho on, keep Martial on. You don't do that. The fact that Donny van der Beek didn't get on is a disgrace. Or even if Donny didn't get on, he could have moved Pogba to the middle and put Sancho on the wing and kept Martial on, because Martial, whether you like him or not, is more likely to score a goal than McTominay. He is. And that is on Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. The substitutions were in. Greenwood, Pogba, Bruno, James, Shaw played great. I thought Luke Shaw was awful today. I thought this was one of Luke Shaw's worst games for Manchester United. And Ollie out now. I can't have that guy as our head coach till Christmas. Get out and take you or McFred with you, says Jadon Sancho. I reckon if Pep Guardiola was Manchester United manager, we would not be seeing that. If Pep Guardiola was Manchester United manager, we'd be seeing maybe Donny and Fred in the midfield, or McTominay and Fred in the midfield. We would not be seeing that. We would not be seeing that at all. We're only on 30 likes, by the way, guys. So please do hit that like button. Let's try and go for 100 likes before the end of the live stream. That will be much appreciated. We're only currently on 30 likes. So if everybody can hit that like button. And Vincent says, I agree with CDM is a D. With Fred instead of Donny, it's becoming, it seems Ollie just wants top 4 competition. I don't know what it is. I just don't. If you have a player, why aren't we using him? I don't get why we're not using him. Everybody, could you please smash that like button, by the way? And most of the players look like shit. I think they came from bed after sex street to pitch, especially Greenwood, Matic, Martial. Greenwood scored the goal. I thought Greenwood was all right. It's a big disgrace for Manchester today. It is. And must Ollie be sacked if he only gets 9 points from in the next 10 games? 100%. And I felt like I'd fallen asleep, Alice. It was a snorefest, borefest. It was a snorefest. It was a borefest from Manchester United. And Sergio says, how many chances did we have on goal? Not even 5. Yeah, exactly. We didn't even have 5 chances on goal. That is awful from Manchester United. 2 points drop. Most importantly, 2 points drop. Look, if we'd have scored a goal in the 90th minute and 1-2-1, I would be talking negative about the game. I'd say the performance wasn't good, but at least we didn't drop points. The fact that we dropped points, the fact that we played that bad, it doesn't feel like a draw, guys. It generally feels like a loss to me. It's not a draw, it's a loss to me. We were awful. We were not good enough. You know, McTominay and Fred didn't start together and Donny still doesn't play. Matic and Fred were subbed off, but Donny still doesn't play. Lingard plays ahead of him. Why did we sign Donny van de Beek for 35 million? Someone tell me that now. If he's really this bad, why did we spend 35 million on him? Because he's not that bad. When he plays, he's good. He's good. Niall Kane says, get a DM in deadline in a week on Monday, Tuesday. We need to get a CDM. We need to get a CDM deadline day. By the way, if you're new to the channel and you want to stay up to date with all the latest Manchester United news and transfer news, I will be live tomorrow night for a transfer news update video. So make sure you stay tuned for that, by the way. We will be doing an update on transfer news and all of that tomorrow night because we've got a lot to talk about. It's not been good enough for Manchester United. It's not been good enough at all. Sean says, let's hope Arsenal win a West Ham draw so we can stay top 4 100%. And Diego says that De Gea save was vital to get away a point. Yeah, De Gea saved us. De Gea saved us. I'm going to get into player ratings in just a second. But David De Gea actually saved us. And Steve said, for me, forgot about beating Arsenal away. Record means nothing if you can't beat, you know, Southampton. Exactly. I think Ollie almost was thinking about the away record. If I was Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, I would have wanted to win that match. I felt like Ollie wanted to draw the match. I felt like Ollie had this away record in the back of his head. He's like, I don't want to lose this away record. I generally felt that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer wanted to draw this match. And I don't know why. It's Southampton. Sure, you want to beat Southampton. I felt like Ollie was like, you know what, I care about this away record because the fact that McTominay's coming on for Fred, not an attacking sub, I really sat there and I went, is Ole Gunnar Solskjaer seriously like thinking about this away record or something? Is that seriously what's going on? Because I am seriously concerned. It was not good enough for Manchester United. It was poor. It just was not good enough. Guys, please hit that like button, subscribe down below, share this video. John says Fred and Martial not good enough. They were not good enough. Steve says got to beat Wolves next. We do have to beat Wolves next. Havertz says Liverpool won the title. City are going to win the title. Ismail says this is ridiculous. Ollie isn't good enough. He hasn't got a clue. Stay up until 1 a.m. for this crap. It was absolute crap. Guys, there's nothing about today's performance. There was nothing good about today's performance at all. There wasn't. And I think De Gea, Wan-Bissaka and Green were the best players on the pitch today. They were. They probably were the 3 best players on the pitch today. Ollie not good enough. Coaching not good enough, period. Maguire was poor. We missed Dan James today. I don't think I'd go as far as that. And we beat Wolves with this fool of a coach. I mean, we've got Wolves next. We have to beat Wolves. If we drop points to Wolves and Southampton, that's not good enough. And that game was boring. Get a DM in now. And I agree with you there now, Kane. And Jadon Sanchez says, for me, Donny is our DM. Donny played DM a lot at Ajax. I don't know why. Like, the fact that we're screaming out for a midfielder so badly and we can't even give this £35 million man on a bench a chance, I think is a disgrace. And Numaruna says, firstly, why Fred and Matic there after 30 minutes? Already knows the pair is not going to control the midfield. Yeah, after about half an hour, I was like, take Fred and Matic off. If I was manager, I would have took Fred off at half-time. If I was Manchester United manager, I would be taking Fred off at half-time. Guys, by the way, please hit that like button, subscribe down below, and share this video. If you are new to the channel, please do make sure you subscribe down below to Alice Talks Football. There's going to be a transfer news update video tomorrow, so please do make sure you subscribe for that. Hit that like button, share this video. Bada bing, bada boom. I'm really frustrated. I am going to watch a bit of the Chelsea-Arsenal game. I might do a match reaction to Chelsea-Arsenal on my second channel, depending on how I feel. But if we won the game, I would be so pumped right now. But my energy's gone, my mood's gone. I'm just frustrated. I'm just annoyed at Manchester United because we dropped 2 points. You know, and it's because the performance was so bad, guys. It generally feels like a loss today. How many chances do we have in goal? Not even 5. We didn't even create that many chances because the midfield of Fred and Matic can't pass forward, don't create shit. Get a DM on deadline is a week on Monday. We've got a week to get a CDM, and I really hope Manchester United go ahead and get CDM because we cannot go into next season without a CDM. Sean said, let's hope Arsenal win and West Ham draw. Like, it's not good enough, guys. Get your comments in the live chat. Smash that like button. Subscribe if you're new because there will be a transfer news video tomorrow talking about transfer news that comes out. And I think now we've dropped points, there might be some PR spin. Man United going to sign on DD news coming out tomorrow. You know what it is, but there will be a transfer news update video tomorrow. So do hit that like button and wait for that. Reeboard FC says better players, same tactics. It was the same tactics. New season, same tactics, same Ollie, same Man United. Donny to go end of August. If I was Donny, I'd be pushing for a move. Donny, you've got a week to get out of this club. And if I wouldn't. You're a nice guy, Donny, but nice guy. Do you know what happens to nice guys? They get treated like shit. Nice guys get treated like shit. So if I was Donny, I would leave. I don't want Donny to leave because we fucking need him. That midfield is awful. But if I was Donny, I would leave. We signed Donny so Glazers can make him ball boy. Honestly, that's how I feel. And if he doesn't like Donny, sell him to Juventus or something. Exactly. Like if you don't, like, why aren't you selling Donny if you're not going to use him? Why are you like if you're not going to use Donny van der Beek, go ahead and sell him. But Ollie won't even sell him. And I don't get it. I really don't get it. I really, really, really don't get it. Guys, please hit that like button, subscribe down below, share this video and all of that. You know, it's a frustrating situation. So every like, every share, every subscribe to the channel would be much appreciated. So please do hit that like button, subscribe down below and share the video. Sergio says, which does everyone prefer, Conte or Zidane? I probably prefer Conte, but it's just no point. Who would you take as our new manager, Alice? I'm not going to think of new managers. This is Ollie's one-off. This was an awful performance. For me, this was an awful performance. It was atrocious for Manchester United. We were poor. But for me, this is going to be Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's one-off. And the reason this is going to be Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's one-off is because I'm going to go, you know what? This is one game. This is one poor performance. I'm going to hope he learns from this and goes, I should have given Donny a chance. I can't play Fred and Matic together again. So for me, this is going to be Donny's one-off. I'm going to hope that Ollie learns from this. We're on 48 likes, guys. Let's push for 100 likes for the end of the live stream. If you're watching and you haven't hit that like button, please do hit that like button. We're just about to get into player ratings. And Ollie can't even sell Phil Jones to Newcastle for free. I know. Ollie just likes having a lot of players. And thanks, Alice, going to watch Lukaku now. Well, I'm actually going to get into my player ratings, by the way, guys. So let me know in the live chat, who was your man of the match, by the way. I'm really intrigued to see who was your man of the match. Please let me know down below in the live chat. Let me know your man of the match because you know what? Mine would have to be Greenwood. And I'm going to get straight into player ratings. And I'm going to get you guys to join in on player ratings with me, but I am interested to know who you guys' man of the match is. My man of the match is fucking Donny van der Beek because I feel sorry for him. And JB says it's quite frustrating that we could not win the match. I'm glad the unbeaten away record continues, but it's annoying we didn't win. Nice goal from Greenwood and Pogba. Nice assist. Yeah, exactly. And Sancho says, I'm tired of hearing Ollie one off. If you're Ollie out, I understand. If you're Ollie out, I understand. And Ollie's tactics so easy to predict out of ideas. We all knew he wasn't going to bring Van der Beek on, and it was, do you know what I mean? And I'm going to go Greenwood so far for man of that. So yeah, I'm going to get into the player ratings, by the way, guys. But I do want to watch the match between Chelsea and Arsenal, so it won't be a super long live stream. So let me know your player ratings. But straight up with David De Gea, I'm giving De Gea an 8. The reason I'm giving De Gea an 8 is because he's the reason we come away with a point. He made a very good save, first kick of the match with James Ward-Prowse free kick, and he made a very good save that stopped us losing the match. Because if it wasn't for De Gea, we lose the match. So I'm giving him an 8 because he literally got us a point today. So David De Gea, for me, 8 out of 10. He won us a point today. Wan-Bissaka was probably one of the better players. Wan-Bissaka, Greenwood, De Gea didn't put foot wrong. I give Wan-Bissaka a 6. He was not great, but I don't think he was at fault for the goals. I don't think he was the issue. I think he was part of a negative system. Lindelof, I think, has to be a 5. Not good enough. And Maguire, I'm tempted to even give him a 4. I thought Maguire was awful. I'm going to give Maguire a 4. Lindelof was better than Maguire today. I'm not going to... If I'm giving Lindelof a 5, I thought Maguire was worse. I will give Maguire a 4 out of 10. I didn't think Maguire was enough. Luke Shaw, 5. For his high standards, not good enough. Was not good from Luke Shaw. Matic, again, a 4. 4.5, 5, probably a 4 for Matic. One of his worst performances. Fred, 3. Fred, 3 out of 10. I mean, what are you giving Fred? For me, Fred's got to be a 3 out of 10, hasn't he? Bruno wasn't that bad, but you have to give him a 5. 5, 6. Not his fault. Didn't do anything wrong. Tried to make things happen. Greenwood, I'll give a 7 too. Thought Greenwood was one of the only players that showed up. Pogba, 6.5, 7. I'll probably give Pogba a 7 for the assist. And defensively did a lot. Martial, 5. Not good enough. Sancho didn't have time to impact. 6. I have to give my man of the match to Mason Greenwood and De Gea. I thought Mason Greenwood and De Gea were the only players that can, come away and be like, fine. Well, Tom and I, 5. Lingard didn't do anything, 6. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. I'd have to give Ole Gunnar Solskjaer a 3 out of 10. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer was the worst on the pitch. His man management was atrocious. I generally have to give Ole Gunnar Solskjaer a 3 out of 10. It was not good enough from Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. By the way, guys, please smash that like button. I know a lot of you want to go ahead and watch Arsenal, Chelsea, and so do I. So all I'm asking for you is to smash that like button and comment your man of the match down below. My man of the match is Mason Greenwood. I thought De Gea was okay. I don't think Wan-Bissaka did anything wrong. I thought Pogba was all right as well. I think, yeah, you can't go in on Pogba, to be fair. Pogba's often used as a scapegoat. But, yeah, this is only a short match reaction. I know it was a bit of a small match reaction, but I am going to end the video here, by the way, guys. Thank you for watching. Please hit the like button, subscribe down below. I'm going to go ahead and watch Arsenal-Chelsea. Thanks for tuning in. See you next time. Bye.